In another life, I was a radio actor.
Kevin, as soon as I sampled the aroma on this one, I got maple syrup, and I'm having trouble getting off of it into other things, other possibilities.
Yeah, it does have that. Interesting.
It's a very sweet aroma.
Mm-hmm.
We're not smelling sugar. We're not tasting sugar. It's association with other sweet aromatics.
I suppose all the coffee tastes are analogs for real taste.
Yeah. Well, not analogs, because there are mechanical sniffers that people have devised. They haven't had much success so far to try to prove that coffee is from a certain region, for example. Oh. And so it smells samples of various aromatic compounds and does a computerized, I've seen one, profile. So of course, I broke it. Before I left, I kicked it because I don't want to. I don't want to be eliminated by a machine.
You
right.
radical, yeah, right. I know.
The guy went, left to do something, and I just sort of banged it around a little bit. Yeah.
Is it a robot? Is it the idea?
No,
that
it's just a machine,
like
that
a C-3PO.
It produced a diagram with peaks of certain aromatic notes. It wasn't very well. Let's not talk about it. Actually, I don't want to. I just want to go back and break it. So, just in case.
Whoever roasted this is definitely aiming at making it sweet.
Yeah, it's very sweet. The fruit is low toned. Not citric, but delicious and complex. And here I want to go some kind of berry. Blackberry, I think definitely. Maybe some blueberry. That sort of low-toned, round kind of fruit aromas. Of course, caramel. Very nice. Round, sweet caramel. Chocolate behind and around the caramel is the chocolate. Lovely. And there is there's a little spark to the fruit. Maybe you tried on one of the previous samples, you tried out raspberry.
Raspberry.
I think we could call raspberry for this one, because it has a little spark of acidity, of tartness. I've been eating a lot of pears for breakfast, and so maybe that's why I'm getting pear, but I'm getting some pear in this. The fruit is dominant, yeah. I'm thinking a kind of a white chrysanthemum, maybe.
Oh, that's interesting.
That wood notes are really tantalizing me. There's something in there that I would associate with aromatic wood, but not sure. Redwood, maybe?
Redwood, yeah, it does have a little woodiness like that.
Yeah, it's pleasant.
It's pleasant.
It kind of anchors the profile, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I could dive right into this one. It's a very nice.
Well, let's
very deep, complex, quiet, but very enveloping and complex. Low acidity here.
Yeah.
Almost too low for me.
Yeah.
I wish there were maybe a little bit of a spark, more of a spark in the cup. A very full body, but maybe slightly inert. With a little bit of astringency. This might be darker roasted, huh?
I think it's a little darker roasted.
Than the others?
Yeah. Certainly not getting into the territory of Beats or Starbucks, but definitely it's
No.
I would call it a solid medium roast. I wonder if Jason around to any Agtron possibility.
Yeah, we could do that. Okay, yeah. Thanks. As I keep tasting this, I'm a little disappointed. I think I
Yes.
keep wanting more. I was getting more in the Aroma, but
The
in
aroma,
cup,
yeah, the aromas.
the
Yeah,
cup,
it's
it doesn't quite draw me in. I want more. Or if it does draw me in, I'm in there and I'm looking for more.
a lot is lost between the aroma and the tasting in the cup.
Yeah.
Nothing that bothers me that's in it, it's what's not in it.
It lacks high notes.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
It's,
in fact, if I were to use this musical metaphor, it's in the middle ranges. Yeah.
It's lacking in the upper ranges or the middle ranges? Or are you saying it's
No,
predominates
upper
in the middle?
and
Yeah.
It's mostly in the middle ranges of taste, right?
To put this in audio terms, it would be like dynamic mics are known for this. They have a solid middle range capture, but they don't capture the high frequencies, and they really don't. Oh, well, the low frequencies they're fine with, but not the high frequencies. That's what's missing, and that's, I'd say, this.
Again, like a couple of these other cups, they feel like there's something there that wants to rise, that's being subdued or held back or rounded. Just let's be positive and say it's being rounded in the coffees. It must be another wet hulled.
Yeah, they did not identify it as.
You don't have a package for it?
I do. Let me. Ready to bring it out?
Sure.
And how about this, Dennis? Is that good for you?
Well, it doesn't say much, but whatever it is, I can read. It's 100% Arabica. That's good.
That's
Medium roast, Sumatra.
Yeah.
And it's a roaster that's been around a long time, since
Oh, they're
1926,
from
it says.
Spain.
They're a Spanish roaster?
Yeah, roasting it in the U.S. now. He later
I see.
expanded operations to the fertile lands of Veracruz, Mexico, and the business grew. And now, I believe they're in Texas. I think, I don't know if it says on here where they. Oh yeah, Houston, Texas. And Houston, of course, is a big receiving port for coffee.
Right. Well, so we don't know much about it, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of a pretty solid, classic, rather
Yeah.
cleanly expressed wet hulled coffee, washed and wet hulled coffee.
Please like and subscribe if you want to see more shows like this.